up, YouTube fam? This is Queen B coming to you from the Hive. I am cooking today. Today is the day that I decided to make something to eat, and I decided to cook it. My son is home visiting, so y'all know I love my son. And he's home, so I'm going to make one of his favorite dishes, and it's really, really basic. It's really easy, and we call it stew and rice. And that's pretty much what it is, what's in it, what it is. Here's the ingredients that you're going to need. Okay, now what I'm doing right now is, one of the ingredients you're going to need is stew meat. And I don't know if everybody knows what stew meat is, but it's like chunks of beef, and you put it in stew, and it's already cut up for you. You just take it and you put it in the stew or soup or whatever. So what I do is I take the stew meat, it's a big chunk, and it comes like this. I bought it from Ralph. You can buy it from any store, anywhere you want to buy it from, it doesn't matter. And you just open the pack, and since it comes in kind of nice sized chunks, if you want the chunks to stay that size, that's fine. I just find that it's easier to fry them up when the chunks are smaller. What's she behind? Real cute. So anyway, you never want me to be a star. Hi, Nikki.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you? Oh, okay, so this is the meat. I'm cutting the meat up. That's my oldest daughter harassing me. Can she just let me be a star? So I'm cutting the meat up now, and it all depends on how many people you have to feed. And as you can see, one pack of meat is one pack. If you cut it up, it's a lot of meat, and you can feed, a good sized family with just one pack of meat. And it all depends on how small you want it. You can cut it as small as you want it, or leave it, big chunky size. It just seems to cook more evenly when it's cut up small. So just cut it up small, and then the next thing you do is the only thing you're gonna put on your actual meat is meat tenderizer. If you want the meat to be kind of tender, if not, just skip this step. If you want the meat to be kind of tender, put the meat tenderizer on it. I don't really measure. I just sprinkle on until it's coated, and I'm good to go. So I'm going to cut up the other pack of meat. I'm going to put meat tenderizer all over the meat, and then I'll be right back. Okay. So the only seasoning this is the meat all cut up. The only seasoning that you're going to put on the meat is the meat tenderizer. So if you don't want the meat tenderizer, don't put the meat tenderizer on the meat. Thank you. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take the onion powder, the garlic powder, the seasoned oil, or you can use seasoned salt, whatever kind you want, Lawry's, whatever kind, seasoned salt, cracked black pepper, and you're going to take all of these seasons and you're going to put them in the flour, okay? Everything goes in the flour. Nothing goes in the meat except for, like I said, your meat tenderizer. And then I just coat my flour. I don't really measure. I hope you can hear me over all this noise. I don't really measure out. I just put it in the... So I would say if you did want to measure out, you would probably use about a tablespoon to... This is 2.5 cups of flour. So I would say about a tablespoon of each seasoning for every 2 cups of flour that you're going to use. Okay? And basically what you're just doing is you're just frying it like it's chicken. Okay? Like I said, I don't measure. I just put it in there until it looks like it's doing what I need it for it to do. Garlic powder. Okay, and this is the seasoning oil, the seasoning salt. Okay? Ooh, baby. That's about it. Okay, so then once you have all your seasonings in your bag, salt, pepper, your garlic, you can put any kind of seasoning you want to season your beef, because it's just beef. So you can put any kind of seasoning that you want to put in there. Anything that you like on your beef, you can put on there. You can actually make it taste like chicken, like when you fry chicken. Some people, I know everybody has their own little, secrets, and secret herbs, 11 herbs and spices for when they making their own, you know, whatever, chicken or beef or what, a chicken fried steak or something like that. So this is how we do it in our house. So we got all the seasonings in the bag. Everything is inside the flour. There's no seasoning on the meat. Everything's inside the flour. You can actually smell your flour, and if your flour smells seasoned, that's usually enough seasoning in it. If it still smells kind of fresh like flour, you may want to put some extra seasoning in it. So mine still kind of smells fresh like flour, so I'm going to just put some more onion powder in there, some more garlic powder, and a little more seasoning salt. And then while this is going on, the oil is heating up. And a little more seasoning salt. And then you shake all your spices up. And if you're wondering what's the difference between smelling the flour and it smells like it's really good seasoned and it's not, when you put your flour in your bag, paper bag, plastic bag, grocery bag, whatever it is, smell it. Smell it first. And then once you put your seasonings in the bag, smell it again. You want the flour to smell really seasoned. Like, you know, like it's you're going to be using these seasonings and it's going to really smell good. So, there we go. It smells really good. And then what you do is, you take your meat, you just take your meat chunks, excuse me, that's water in the handle. You take your meat chunks, they may not all fit in the bag, it all depends on like how many you use. You don't want to put too many in the bag, because if you put too many in the bag, then the flour, they'll stick together before they all get coated. So you only want to put a few in the bag, and then you shake it up just like you would do chicken. So once you shake it all up, you can open it up and look in it, and see, you can see all the pieces. You can't see the difference between the pieces and the coating, but the pieces are coated. See, this is a piece, and it's coated. Got a lot of flour on it, okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of the meat up, and then we'll be right back. Okay, fam, so while you are cutting up your meat and getting everything ready, you should have a deep skillet like this, a deep skillet on the stove on medium. I have mine on like a medium flame. Can you see the flame? Like a little flame like that, a medium flame, because you want to heat the oil up, because what you're going to do with the stew meat is you're going to coat it with flour and you're going to deep fry it. So let me coat the meat and I'll show you what it looks like. Be right back.